Hey, hey, I'm live. Hey, can y'all stop? I'm live. It's about time to go to bed. Okay, if you're gonna watch it, be quiet. I'll let you stay up if you just be quiet. Shh. Huh. Mulimoe. Hearts are being weighed. Hearts are being weighed right now. Hearts are being weighed on the scales. I'm seeing the underworld. I'm seeing the astral realm and the ancestral realm. I just heard the dead crossing over. I heard conglomerate ceasing. I heard Anubis. I'm hearing the underworld is here. There's a change in the wind. They'll never take my power, my power, my power. This is from the Lion King soundtrack. South Africa is being highlighted here. I heard the Knights of Malta, and I'm seeing Nelson Mandela. I have an original picture of Nelson Mandela, an authentic, original picture of Nelson Mandela. I have one. I heard life-altering decisions. Boundaries is at the bottom. Simple is at the top. I heard head over heart decision. Making the decision for what's right. I heard the living armies of God coming up against the spirit of hopelessness. There is a fight and a war. I heard a night terror, a terror. Last night I was visited. I was visited last night. I was visited by a bird. Not any kind of bird. I was visited. I was visited by this raptor thingy. I heard it gawking outside my window last night while it was raining, by the way. I want y'all to see there ain't no sleight of the hand over here. Now this is sticking out and I want to know what it is. Okay, inspiration wants to come out. Overview. Yeah, hearts are being weighed. I'm hearing judgment. I heard Texas, California. I hear Arizona. I hear Wyoming. I heard Louisiana. Sorry I didn't notice her then. Then again you didn't notice me. Rearing passerbys. Till next time we speak. Oh, this is one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Eagles has been coming to me too. We literally have eagles that have been flying above. Also, I've been seeing ships with the name Eagles on it. And I do mean real ships, not visions. I've been going to the water. There's the ships that's passing by, big ass word name with eagle on it and a painted picture. I was talking to a client today. And the Lord said, according to the book of Acts, that I will send them out 2 by 2. What is this gospel that is being preached to the far four corners of the earth? Love. God is pinning them up, not pinning them, but getting them together 2 by 2. Appropriate relationship. Oh, it's upside down. In order for the gospel to be preached, it has to be like Priscilla and Aquila. And it ain't going to be this. It's going to be how you live. Appropriate relationships is getting ready to take form. We're getting ready to see the beauty of it. But let me just say this. It ain't going to happen by osmosis. It's not going to fall out the sky. You got to make a decision. You children, you children of God, you saints. When I say saints, everybody ain't a saint. And every angel ain't an angel. You have what you call the falling ones. God is redeeming the time. I just seen 12:15 on the clock. That's my daughter's birthday. My daughter who passed away, by the way. She's here. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. That almost just sent me. Don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Source. Dreams. I want to talk to y'all about dreams. Y'all dreams are getting ready to be heightened. I've been telling y'all the veil has been thin. The veil has been thin. As if it was October 30th, 31st, the 1st and the 2nd of November. Those 4 days is the days that, those Hallows Eve days and Halloween. And then the 2 days afterwards, which is the most, I don't, why did I hear the word moist? The most softest days of the year for the veil, the thinnest days. Well, the veil is thin now, and it's going to stay like this. Dreams. Some of you who have been attacked in your dreams, you've been warring in the spirit, fighting in the spirit as you sleep. Victories are being won in your sleep. Dreams is going to be heightened. I heard things is coming to the edge. It's coming to a close. Here it goes simple. Again. Yeah. And then look what wants to come out. Divine intervention. It seems like, and look, this is what's at the bottom. This is 888 energy. Also, 444. I'm here in Alaska. That was at the bottom. Starships. Starships, stargates, starships, final frontier, ascension. We are literally getting ready to see the ascension of DNA. And it's going to be simple and it's going to be easy. I heard this is what they wanted to stop and they can't stop it. You said you've been seeing a lot of animals, a baby wolf. God protect me. Protect what I'm getting ready to say. I had this dream years ago and I had this dream years ago. The dream was simply this. I was living in the country as I'm back here now. I was on the porch of an old wooden house. And I went outside to look at the moon. And as I was looking at the moon and I was observing the moon, another moon popped up. Then another moon popped up, 4114 in the building. Then another moon popped up and I seen all these different moons. And then all of a sudden, I seen a wolf come out of the sugarcane field. Then I seen another wolf. Then I seen another wolf. And as I'm standing on this porch, and they're coming out from different parts of, because this house that I was in was surrounded by a sugarcane field. Now these wolves are coming out, but they're looking at me, and they start howling at the moon. And I want to run, but I don't feel fear. I almost feel like they're there to protect me. And I go in the house and I call my brother and I call my mom. And I call my brother's name and I say, Mom, come here. And I say, y'all look. And they looked up and my brother said, oh, hell. And I looked at him. I said, what is this? And then he looked at me and he said, it's not good. I got scared. I come to tell you, though, the way that dream was interpreted was to instill fear. But that dream was divine intervention. What am I saying? Nature itself is conspiring with the entire universal realm, multiverse, intergalactic entities to make sure that we ascend. We are literally encroaching, approaching, embarking, dawning on the new frontier, the final frontier. This is it. We are literally on the motherfucking mothership and we don't even know it. You understand? I've had this years ago. When I was in my young 20s, I had this dream. I'm in my 30s. But don't tell nobody I told you that. I'm still 21. You understand? My totem from the tribe that I come from is a wolf. When I moved back here to Louisiana, the first animal that I seen here on the side of a road at nighttime, after I got blessed with my shaman's stick, my Queen of Wands stick, I seen a wolf. Divine intervention. What's for you shall be for you. Can't no devil in hell, under the earth, walking on the earth, hovering above the earth and beyond can stop it. What is for you shall be for you. Look at my T, if you can see it. If you can't see it, I'll read it to you. Nope. It says, what belongs to you shall come to you. Find your unity in your service to all. Give thanks for unknown blessings that are already on the way. Some of us have been, Some of us have been worried, stressed out, depressed, fighting depression because we don't see nothing shaking or moving. But I'm telling you, like I told my client earlier today, when God gets quiet, don't walk back here no more. When God gets quiet, there's some work going on. This is what we're up against, but this is what we're defeating. Depression. God is causing us to sit still, to use all our senses, physical and beyond, because he's sharpening our discernment. So when we go into the next level or the next mode, there ain't gonna be no excuses. We're gonna be sharp. That's what I keep hearing. Sharp like an arrow. The way that we see things is gonna be sharp, like a mighty hunter before the Lord. That sounds like a Genesis. Was it chapter 10 or chapter 11? Nimrod. See, his seeds still walk upon the earth today. Shoo-doo-doo. Yep. You're becoming sensitive. I've been seeing cardinal birds like crazy. Cardinal birds or red birds is when loved ones or those who have crossed over is visiting you. Look what's at the bottom. Can't make it up. Earth. Earth has been talking lately, hasn't she? Let's see what's crowning. Boom! If it's too loud, lower it. Look at that. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all about that Anunnaki story, huh? Earth. The earth. Get your behind back. The earth is eliminating the problems. You figured that one out. Oh, she wants to come out. This is what you're doing. It feels like you're at a standstill. It feels like ain't nothing moving. It feels like God is silent on and your prayers and stuff has fallen on deaf ears. No, baby. See, God got us resting. For those of you who are resting, you're getting ready to do this. And the reason why you got to rest, oh, Holy Ghost, is because this going to have you moving fast. It's going to be quick. That elimination card is every enemy that's been working against you to keep you from doing this. It's too late. You got some of them right now that is falling on their knees as I'm speaking, asking for forgiveness. It's too late. You should have thought about that before you start touching the anointed of God and touching the prophets and the angels of God. You should have thought about that. Because you seen a meat suit and did not discern what was on the inside of that meat suit. That's your problem. Now you must suffer karmic consequences. Look what's at the bottom. God is talking. Evolve or die, baby. That's why you must quantum. Oh my God, do you hear me? It's love and above. Listen, watch this. This is what Earth is saying. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is what Earth is getting ready to say. Watch this. You ready? She say, look up. When you start to see the stars move, that is your indication of knowing they ain't hiding no more. Because you about to do this. They not going to hide no more. This is it. When you get ready to look up and what you thought was a star starts to move, it's beam me up Scotty time. I'm not talking about beaming me up on a physical mothership. Now, for some of you, I'm just saying. But this right here, when they start showing and not hiding, it's time. Because it's this. The human species must evolve. Must evolve. Earth is evolving and she cannot sustain. It was 25 on the clock. She will not. And this is how I'm hearing to tell it to you. She will not sustain what does not vibrate alongside of her or above. She's not going to do it anymore. What are you going to do? They ain't about to hide no more. They are not. Oh, this is it. I feel this thing strong. Why you playing? This is it. Not in shuffle. Again. I'm hearing. I knew. The Venetian. There's about to be some channeling. Hold on. The Venetian tribe has been speaking today and is speaking about this. That's what incense I got going. Love. I just heard enough already. This is why they're bringing safety. They're breaking, I heard Neptune and Piscean energy, fantasy bonds. So we can continue in space and time with love, as love, in love. They are not going to be sustaining low vibrational shit anymore. This is it. Look at that. Love and light. You say that cliche. Look at this. I promise y'all. Look at this. Look what this say. Y'all think I'm playing? Look at this tea bag saying, love is the ultimate law of life. I wish y'all could see that. They're not playing no more. This is it. This is it. Inner peace creates peace in the world. Somebody, you've been asking for peace. You've been praying for peace. God said it's already in you. Close your eyes and tell peace to be still. That family that's been getting on your nerves, tell them to be still. Or God's going to make them still. God wants you to not just you, us, to start commanding the environment around us. We are tired of this environment punking us. This is probably the most chaotic Mercury retrograde I have ever been a part of in my life. But the devil is a lie. Because the light of God is going to shine. Not no false ass light. Not no fantasy bond. Giving these karmics and shit false hope that they can continue to keep messing with the children of God. That's a lie. We're going to allow them to stay over in their illusions. But I'm just telling y'all right now, do not think it's strange when your phone start ringing off the chain, because people are going to be lined up to apologize to you because their life is getting ready to get so hot. I heard petrol spirits. Oh. This Haitian voodoo now. This is Aibobo. And when Haiti got to come on the map, it's some hot shit about to happen. You understand? Because now this is some real warfare stuff going on. I'm hearing machetes and everything. Even the spiritual realm, I'm even hearing low-ranking spiritual realm is tired of the shit. I heard we want to elevate too. They're sick of y'all. Look at that. Because we're moving as one. It's an evolution. And it's revolutionary. And it's coming to bring change. Because it's breaking chains up. Y'all ain't got no, I'm telling you. Do you hear me? You are going to start seeing demons clearing out other demons. Uh-oh. Do you hear me? That same channeling you had the other day, or you woke up and God was telling you pull them cards, or he said go and get that Bible and turn to this Psalms, and he had you read it. You didn't know why God had you pulling cards early that morning, or when you woke up, God said, be still and pray because I want to talk to you. And next thing you know, he was telling you your neighbor was after you in the spirit. That girl that was at your job, or that man that's down the street is after you in the spirit. Guess what's getting ready to happen? They getting ready to be into it with a next door neighbor. They getting ready to get into it with their employee, employer. They getting ready to get into it. Because the same, whatever they didn't have, I see a noose. Whatever they was trying to hang you with, they about to hang themselves with. Do you hear me? I'm telling you, the ancestors is hot. I keep hearing Aibobo. And when I get in my Haitian bag, that's it. I'm talking about fire, petrol. Do you hear me? They are sick and tired. I'm hearing drums all the way from the other side of the ocean. Do you know during the Haitian Revolution was happening, there was a revolution happening right here. Go look at it. The New Orleans revolt was happening right alongside the Haitian revolt. We didn't have phones back then. We did not have text messaging back then. But guess what? We had talking drums. We knew how to call each other in the spirit. They were telling us it's time. We said, okay. Some of y'all don't want to hear this. At the same time, see, the phone can be gone. The lights can be cut off. But when you know how to talk in the spirit, can't nobody stop you. Telepathy is getting ready to be at an all-time high. Be careful. You want to make sure you're tuned in on the same frequency, on the same airwaves, and you don't want to use it all the time. Because it can become mind rape. Yes, I said it. Don't allow people to mind fuck you. Because it's not to be used all day, every day. You tap in and then you tap right on out. Telekinesis is getting ready to be shown at an all-time high. I'm hearing levitation. Things that was proven that you only heard Tibetans doing. Or scientific equations and all this other. I'm telling you, we're getting ready to see it. That junk DNA, that our DNA is awakened. You can't stop it. This is it. It is not. We're not waiting for it to be woke. It's already awakened. We getting ready to see some real Superman shit. You think it's a game? Yes, we are. That conjunction talk about superpowers, yeah, that shit was real. Shame. And it's gonna bring those who turn their back on God to everlasting shame. I heard Nebuchadnezzar spirits. I said it this morning during prayer. I'm going to say it again. You thought you had the spirit of Pharaoh, but you forgot that God broke the back of Pharaoh. And I want some of y'all, hold on. Let me address this. Because what I'm saying is in love. But let me address this. Because I know in the spirit, this fell out. I'm going to get to it. Some of y'all in the spirit be watching these videos. And some of y'all, I don't know what's going on in your mental space. But some of y'all take this stuff too personal. Is she talking to me? Why is she talking about me? I know she ain't talking to me. I'm a little offended because she talking to me. Honey, I don't even know you. But like the old folks say, a hit dog will holler, won't it? That's neither here nor there. Let's continue. I just want y'all to know I'm channeling somebody specific. This reading from the beginning to the end is a specific person talking. I'll reveal to you who that is after I'm done. Generational patterns. The earth. Uh-oh. I heard bringing shame to the self-image. Something is being redirected because this fantasy bond is being broken. And God is putting us through divine intervention on a highway, which is actually getting ready to help us quantum leap. That's why we're sensitive. That's why this eclipse had to come through the way it came through. Watch this. To break this. The reason why the earth and nature has been put in the forefront right now is because God has been dealing with us enough in the spiritual realm. I was telling my client today, what has been going on in the heavens is getting ready to materialize in the 3D. If you are rich in heaven, you're getting ready to be rich on the 3D. If you are whole and healed in heaven, you're getting ready to be whole and healed in the 3D. So for some of you, oh Lord, I don't want to say it. For some of you who have been struggling with STDs, God say, you're getting ready to get healed. There's a karmic pattern that's getting ready to be broken. You ladies who are holding Venus energy are prone and subjectable more so to STIs and STDs than the average person, because Venus is actually the planet that is responsible for venereal diseases, because it is a love planet. Anything that brings dis-ease to the body or makes the ease out of whack, it is a direct attack on God or toward God, okay? Because God does not bring dis-ease. And the only reason why God would use dis-ease or a plague is to correct rebellion. Do you understand where I'm going with this? So God is allowing you to break the generational pattern. Some of you have been led to go on fasts. You better start. Some of you are already on fasts. I'm hearing it's time to go back into CMOS. Some of y'all are being led to go back into the CMOS with the bladder act. Some of y'all are getting ready to be led to do the CMOS with another type of herb. Some of y'all are getting ready to be led to do the apple cider vinegar stuff. Some of y'all are already doing it. God has already been in your ear telling you to cut out that pork. It's all right if you still wrapping your lips around the swine. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But if God's been telling you to change the way you eating this beef, stop eating it red, cook it all the way through, or let go of that candy, stop eating so much sweets. I'm talking to somebody. God is trying to align you so you can quantum leap. 39:39 on the clock. Hush your mouth. Listen. And then carry out what he's telling you. Because he's aligning you to quantum leap. So you can do this. Some of y'all been praying for children and y'all not mothers or fathers yet. And God is saying the only reason why I have not blessed you with a child and allowed you to have children is because I want you to break this first. Because you got too many ties and karmic bonds on your ancestral lineage that I have to break it with you. Because I will not allow another child to come through your lineage with this. Karmic bonds and karmic ties. The ancestors, even your low vibrational ancestors is helping you. Do you hear me? What did I say? I haven't even listened. I haven't seen these cards yet because it fell out. I said, shut your mouth and listen. God is giving us, oh my God, the wherewithal and the right of way. How to use specific herbs. How to pray certain prayers. How to beseech God. How to really use the law of attraction. How to really tap into the laws of the universe. And how to have them work for you. Because watch this. Watch this. This is the problem with this new age stuff. You hear somebody talking about, if you do this, it works. And you do it step by step. It works for Sister Watermelon, but it don't work for you. Why? Let me explain something to you. I don't know why. Thank you to the brother Ape the Great. I was trying to ignore it. But now I see why God is saying what God is saying. The reason why some of y'all, I'm about to give y'all some nuggets. And if you like what you hear, please donate to the channel. Because it helps me to keep going. Because what I'm getting ready to say next is getting ready to put you up on something. For some of you, y'all have already heard it. And some of y'all have already looked into it. But I'm explaining something to y'all. Why some people can pick up The Secret as a book. Ask and it shall be given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And it worked for some people and it don't work for others. How come you can read Neville Gooder's book and it worked for you, but it don't work for your sister? You got the same daddy, same mama. You share the same DNA, but it don't work for her. It don't, you know why? Because your human design is different. I'm going to help you today. Some of y'all are manifestors. Some of y'all are generators. Some of y'all are projectors. Some of y'all are manifesting generators. Some of y'all are this and that and this and that. You need to know the combo. Do you hear me? You need to know the combo. And some of y'all are getting frustrated because y'all are doing the law of attraction and it ain't working. When, watch this. God may be calling one person, hey, look, the reason why it's not working for you is because you need to be on it every day. You need to be on it through prayer and meditation. Don't let up. Don't let up. Don't let up. Don't let up. You need to pray. You need to meditate and pray. Get obsessive about it. Some of them Virgos, let me tell you something. Some of them Virgos who are where they are, and I'll use her for example. Beyonce. She one of them. She had to be relentless about getting where she wanted to be. That's how it was. That's how it was set up. Now, guess what? You can't take another person and do that. Now, for some people, it works. But somebody else may actually be to where they need to set it and forget it. Y'all remember on the infomercials that used to come on when you couldn't go to sleep? You know the infomercials, do they sell you shit? And it used to be this rotisserie oven. I never will forget. And God gave me a word about that. He said, you can cook almost anything in there. And he said, all you got to do is just put it in there, set it, and then forget it. So you can go to work. This was before crockpot's ideas got big. He said, you can go to work, come back, and it be done. Because it was like a rotisserie oven. Y'all remember that? Set it and forget it. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all, one of the reasons why the law of resistance is working against you and not for you is because you are hovering over that thing. You are hovering over that thing. And you won't let it go. You are obsessed with the outcome. Set it and then forget it. Walk away. God, I ask for such and such. Turn away. After that, turn away. It's more easier said than done. Let's not act like we don't know that's what it is. But that's what time we on. 4:44 was on the clock. I know what I'm talking about because this is God. This ain't me. Some of y'all gonna have to say, hey, look, God, I asked for this, blah, blah, blah. And then set it and forget it. Some of y'all don't even need to speak the word. Some of y'all need to scribe because y'all are scribes. You think I'm playing? Some of y'all are scribes. Y'all are writers. And the way that you activate the word in your life is how you write it. I took it, let me just say this. I took it very cute or strange. Well, I'm saying strange, but I thought it was cute. When I seen a Hindu guru was talking about mantras. And if you know, like I know, you have Shreem Brazi Namaha. You have all these other Om, Clean, Shreem, Namaha. You got all these different other mantras. But I noticed something. They like when you say it at least 108 times. But then as I was going a little deeper and a little further, the man said, you ain't got to always say it. You can write it down. You can write it 108 times a day. I'm going to paraphrase this. David said, I'm grateful and thankful that you've made my mouth ready like the pen of an ever-ready writer. Abracadabra, I create what I speak. Even if I'm writing it down, I'm speaking it. It's about knowing and tapping into your artistry. What is your artistry? Huh? What is your artistry? For some of you, the way that you manifest is through your body. Your root chakra, dancing, moving, sacral chakra, solar plexus. Moving that body physically. For some of y'all, it's tantric sex. For others, it's singing and being able to play an instrument. For others of you, it's writing, short stories, poetry, and other types of things. For others of you, it's visual, creating visual arts, putting photographs together, piecing video clips together, creating scrapbooks. What is your lane? I'm telling you, the first science that was created, it was arts. Science came through art. Because before we had a language, we had symbols. And symbols is art. You better come and get it together. Them hieroglyphs is what? Art. It is a language, but it's a symbolic language. These are letters that mimic the alphabet, which is an old Hebraic way of the alphabet, how to speak. And before they were actual letters, they were symbols. Like I keep telling y'all, the word Yod is the hand of God. The depiction of it was an actual hand. The Hebraic language and Egyptian language was almost one and the same. This is why Moses was easily able to be hidden in the house. Oh, here we go. Of Pharaoh. This is why it was not hard for Hebrew people to learn and speak the Egyptian language. Because it was almost the same. What did I tell y'all? You thought this shit was a game, huh? Look at this. I can't make this up. Y'all seen it fall out. I told you. Tahuti is here. To whoever this is, whoever y'all need to hear, I'm telling you, you ain't use your hands. Write your story. It is time. When you look in the mirror, you should see your power. Y'all better go and listen to my chant. When you look in the mirror, you should see your power. You should see your power. Fire, 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 fire. Follow you wherever you go. I'm a water child, but I make fire dance upon the waters. That's mine. Me. I have merged both worlds together. When I told y'all in the beginning, God was sending them out 2 by 2s. This is why. Because there's a language that's getting ready to emerge on the earth. And there is 2 languages that everybody speak. And we all understand it no matter what background we come from. Whether we speak English or not. Love and music. God is aligning us. Do you hear me? You want to know how the revolution is getting ready to be televised? Love. It is going to be everybody going to see this shit. You're being called out. Up, 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 up. Drink in the Purple Heart. See what's coming. Calling us back to community. Calling us back. It ain't going to be that no more. My 4 and no more. My 3 and let it be. My 2 but do you. My 1 and I'm done. It ain't going to be none of that. Back in the day, when your mama told your ass to be in the house before the street lights came on, and your ass was running down the street, and Miss Pearly Sue seeing your ass running down, you had to pass from house to house to house, because they was asking you, your mama know y'all chill? Girl, you know your mama know y'all out here past your bedtime? You see that street light on, huh? Stay here behind right here, let me call your mama. And Dale, I got your daughter in my front. I caught her outside. She said she was coming home, but I want you to know that she coming home. I want you to be looking for her outside. We don't have that no more. But God says it's coming back. Because that's how he created it. That's how God created it. People want to fight you now. When you go knocking on their door, tell them, hey, your son was over there throwing windows and broke that woman. But you need to go over there and make that shit right. And tell your son, what did I tell you about throwing them damn rocks? You're so sensitive now, can't nobody tell you nothing about your child. And your child is 1 step away from becoming a goddamn serial killer. You don't get out of here and allow this to happen. Yes, it's hard to trust nowadays. But there's nothing wrong with you getting a community, manifesting and creating a community that is built with love, by love, in love. It is possible. You're not going to sit here and tell me in 2022 it ain't possible to break a generational pattern. When that's what God is calling us to do. You better listen. For those of you, I'm telling you, this is a word straight from the Survivor Scrolls. This is about to be a word from the throne room, from the desk of God himself. Somebody has been repressing and suppressing the spirit of anger and rage. Let me tell you something, baby. Let it go. Let it come out. Thank you, El Boogie. Let it come out. Holy Ghost, I thank you. Hallelujah. Let it come out. I'm gonna get your ass off me. I knew some outside bug was gonna start on me. Get your butt off me. God say, let that anger go. It is going to eat you alive. The enemy is trying to use anger to get inside of your heart, to infect your spirit, so you can get to a place of no return. You remember like Venom. You know Venom. How that embryote, whatever that thing was, got into his system and took over him. Stop repressing it. Let it come up and out. I'm hearing you were not taught. Must be the truth. God say, just because your parents didn't allow you to cry, don't mean that you can't cry. This is a man. And for some of you women out there, whoever this is applied to, but I'm hearing this, men. Oh my God. God is also telling y'all to physically clean out your ears too. My ears itching. That's why he got the listening card here. Literally clean your ears. God is saying, be vocal. Get it out. That's what I'm hearing. Get it out. 5555 on the clock. Change by way of chaos. I'm hearing that song. When it all falls down. I'm telling you all. I'm hoarse. I don't care. Telling you all. Tower card. But I'm hearing the Tower card is not tragedy in the sense it's letting go. Soon as I stop wondering, worrying how the story ends, I let go and I let God. Let God have his way. That's when things start happening. Now I stop looking at back then. I let go and I let God. Let God have his way. Let go. Let God. Some of y'all don't understand. I'm telling you. You bring up Q-tips. Like for the ears. But the rapper Q-tip showed up on my Pandora today. Children, you are fruit of the earth. What are you allowing to people? What are you allowing people to eat from you? Huh? What is in your basket? Are your fruits rotten? Are they fresh? Freshly picked, freshly washed, and ready to be consumed? What are you allowing for people to eat from you? What are your fruits? Do you have the fruits of the Spirit? Are you kind? Are you long-suffering? You shall know them by the fruit that they bear. Children of the earth, children of the sun. Because you have a work to do. You have a work to do. And the reason why the enemy is attacking you with the spirit of grief and depression and anger to shut your mouth. Because there's power when you speak. The earth trembles on your behalf when you speak. To that mountain and sea, be thou removed and cast into the sea. It will do what you say. 7333 in the building. And the enemy has been having you sit in the dark, repressed and oppressed and suppressed and depressed and all the pressing he can put you under. Pressing and pressure. Pressure only comes to bring one or two things. It either makes a diamond or it's busting a pipe. Which one are you allowing it to do in your life? See, I'm not going to speak to y'all from no place of not knowing by a way of experience. Because I just had to come up out my funk today. So we're not going to sit here and act like I didn't come through out of nothing either. I have been silent. Because even me myself had been going through something. I told y'all, pray for y'all readers like y'all supposed to be praying for y'all leaders. Because see, we leading in a different way. We holding it down in a different way. Your leaders is holding it down in the 3D. We holding it down in the 3D and above and below. For some of us who know how to tap in with Archangel Sandalphon and his twin brother Metatron up there. You got to know what time it is. That's when I say learning when to hold them and when to fold them. Knowing when to go up and go down. Knowing when to go left and hang a right. Because God has been trying to tell us this life and the journey we are on is no longer straight. It's a dance. And God gonna have us moving, baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? And ain't no walking forward no more. We are dancing. Some of y'all doing the foxtrot with God right now. Some of y'all doing the tango. Some of y'all are doing the merengue. Some of y'all doing the flamingo or flamenco, whatever you want to call it. Nevertheless, you're dancing. And you may not have to go forward. God may move you back. He may put you to the side. He may twirl you around. He may dip you back, bring you up. Shit, hell, all I know, some of y'all line dancing for foot loose, good loose, but he got you moving. Because he's using your dance to confuse the enemy. You understand? My brother was a martial artist. He learned what? Maybe 5 different ones, maybe 6. One of them he learned was capoeira, which is an old Brazilian fighting style art form that the Brazilian slaves used in dance to mask it. So the slave master did not even know that they was getting ready to get their ass beat. They went around the fire because the slave masters, watch this, in order to keep them in line, you got to give them something to get something. Uh-oh, I'm touching on somebody right now. See, the enemy knows as long as I keep giving you these perks, you'll stay in line. Excuse my burp. You'll do as I say. Them people was rebelling so bad and was killing the slave masters off so bad, they had to come to a compromise. You mean to tell me you're not going to let me pray? And you want to whip my back and make me work like a Hebrew slave all day? And I can't pray to my God? Guess what happened? Them slave masters said, okay, hold on. I need to let these people have some kind of religion. Because it seems like religion keeps them suppressed. Even Pharaoh let the Hebrews go off for a while so that they can pray to their God. Do you hear me? My nose is itching. Think I'm playing. So these Brazilians asked the master, hey, look, we believe in some stuff. So every now and then when we have our Sunday off, we're going to have to get around that fire. And they over there dancing, swinging left and right. That man looking at them, he don't know what the hell going on until that man go down and whoosh. You look at that fighting style capoeira. And you see how they move that body. They are dancing, getting ready to, I'm telling you, God is training you through your dance on how to fight this. How to come off of this. Because your walk, you can't conceal it in your walk no more. He's teaching some of y'all how to shape shift in the spirit. I'm telling you, listen to me. You're getting ready to learn a lot of things on the fly and very quickly. God is doing a quantum leap. Let's see what's next. I could drop the mic right there. I promise y'all, I'm not looking at these cards because I haven't. They still got cards 1, 2, 3. I have not looked at them yet. I want to be just as y'all. Look at it. I just said letting go. The Tower card is not bringing you. I heard a pulling away of materialistic things. For some of y'all, it may be that. God may be telling y'all to let go of that house. Oh, here we go. You couldn't wait. Oh, this is going to hurt somebody. I see it right now in the spirit, Lord. This is going to hurt somebody. This is for somebody specific. Finally, it's your turn to inherit the land. You grew up on it as a child. You went visit your grandmom and your granddaddy. Oh, now, my condolences to you. Somebody passed on in your family, and now the lot fell on you to claim it. And now you get to brag. I own so many acres, and the family house is on there. And God is saying, let it go. That's hurting somebody right now. Well, that's my family land. Why would I get rid of it? Y'all better not listen to her. Y'all better not listen to her. People fighting for their land now. I'm telling you, God is saying something about that land ain't right. Let it go. Okay. Have you not been asking God why everybody who live on that land don't live past a certain age? Oops. Or they die by something that's unidentified, or something else this is for somebody, because you own the wrong person land. Or maybe your lineage acquired that land by taking the innocent out and never repented for it. Oh. Just because you so-called black, aka melanated, and you was promised 40 acres in the mute, does not mean you need to be holding on to everything you. Lord, shut up. Shut up, Ra. Because this is hurting somebody. You just closed on that house. God had been actually sending you. Oh, Lord. God had been telling you. You had felt it deep down inside. Something didn't feel right about that. You purchasing that house. The day you move in that house, shit gonna be swinging off the walls. You're gonna be trying to figure out why. You know why? Because it wasn't meant for you to go there. Let go. For some of y'all, God told y'all to get that Camry. He didn't tell y'all to get that BMW. You knew your ass was not going to be able to keep up with the notes. Now, 3 months from now, when it's getting repossessed, don't be mad at God. Because God told you, go low so you can prepare to go high. Did you hear what I'm trying to tell you? It'd be small. It'd be stuff like that. And, okay, that ain't nothing for y'all. Okay, somebody said, oh, materialistic. That ain't nothing but materialistic. But guess what? But for some people, that's everything. Okay, you want to go there? The lagud you laid up with. There you go. Yeah, that baby daddy that you just keep holding on to, goddamn well he ain't your husband. But you just don't want to let the next woman get her because you feel like she's going to reap everything that you've planted on the inside of that man. Let it go. You think keeping him away from his ultimate wife or keeping her away from her ultimate husband is going to stop the flow in the move of God. You can't repress nothing. Those who do the repressing gets repressed. You ain't doing nothing but heaping other shit on your head. Yeah, I got PayPal. It's paypal.me/O T as in Tom, M as in Mom, H as in Henry. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Let it go. Thank you to everybody who's donating via Cash App or PayPal. I really appreciate y'all. Soon as I stop worrying how the story ends, when I let go and I let God have his way, that's when things start happening. That is literally manifestation in a nutshell. For majority of people, especially who lives, watch this, in this age and time, in the age of Aquarius, where your mind is stimulated by always being on your phone, when your mind is always stimulated by viewing something, watching something. The attention span is so short, people can't even hold on to what you're saying past 5 minutes. Some people don't even make it past 2 minutes. It's unfortunate that people have to get on their lives showing half titties and shit just for you to keep your eyes on them. It's sick. They're not sick. Your attention span is sick. Something is wrong. Now, for some of us, hey, ADHD may be there, and it ain't got nothing to do with electronics. That's just something. Your attention span is just short. That's understandable. My childhood. We was talking about this Pluto energy. Pluto being in retrograde. God, for some of you, the anger and the rage may be coming from the fact that you are suppressing something from your childhood. Let it go. I'm hearing abandonment issues. I was just telling somebody today, I said a lot of the times women will love their sons and raise their daughters. That flew over somebody's head. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I'm hearing iron sharpening iron. Beautiful ashes. Let's see what else. This fell out. I have not seen them. I don't know what's here. Forgiveness. You want to know the reason why things in your life is not propelling as forward as they should? This. God, forgive us of our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, O God, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Hence, now, and forevermore. Amen. Amen. Amun. So be it. Selah. Shalah. Abracadabra. I heard somebody say non-reversible. See, I catching on to my shit. This has to happen. First of all, y'all need to forgive yourself. We need to forgive ourselves first. And God just told me something that is going to go against what a lot of y'all were taught. A lot of us was taught, especially if you grew up Christian like me. I just heard some of y'all need to forgive God too. God just told me to tell y'all, some of y'all need to forgive God. Yeah, he said, yep, forgive me. Forgive me. Because some of y'all view God like the abandoned father that y'all never had. Oh, you know, a lot of times before we really start doing healing work, the way that we grew up in the church system, a lot of the times, not all, but a lot of the times, our relationship with our earthly father usually is a reflection upon how we view the heavenly father. And if we did not have a healthy relationship with our earthly father, a lot of the times we don't have a healthy relationship unless we work at it with our heavenly father. Because you didn't have a holy example. Parents are God until their children evolves old enough to know God for themselves. You are the Bible for your children. You are the basic instruction before leaving earth. That's why I pray this prayer when it comes to my kids. May I be the best reflection of God until it's time for me to leave here. So when my kids look at me, they can say, my mom represented God well. Because I know I ain't perfect. Forbearance. Forgive yourself. Forgive God for whatever you thought he kept you from. For whatever you thought he was so harsh on you about. God is a loving God. Not the rapper. I'm just funny enough. He been in the energies, stirring and cooking around. Are we gonna hear about another baby? Something getting ready to happen? But I'm also hearing to bring us back forgiveness, so you can have a Jeremiah 29:11 experience and Jeremiah 29:11 and 12 experience. He wants you to know that he's not trying to take you out of here. He's not planning or plotting your demise. He has a future and a hope for you. Because you're brilliant. Listen, y'all. Whatever happened to you in your childhood was never meant to make you dull. I heard tests and trials come to make you strong, but guess what? Unfortunately, some of that was in our soul contract and we just didn't know. And let me say this too, because I'm gonna go out on the limb and I'm gonna say this. We need to stop using this soul contract stuff as a means to excuse the behavior of people. When God blesses you with a child and gives you a child, it is not, let me tell you something. It's in your best interest to do as best as you can by that child so that you can reap good karma. I understand soul contracts and all this other stuff. We're not gonna keep doing that. Some of these people is preaching this soul contract mess almost as a means to excuse demonic energies and activity. Shut up with all of that. People still have a choice. And even God don't go against your will. That's why you have good and bad consequences. Brilliance. God is sharpening that iron. That pressure is not to bust no pipes, baby. It is to make a diamond. He is buffering. I just see him shot. He done chiseled you out and he got y'all cut. Now he's shining you up and getting ready to mount you in a precious piece of priceless gold that we never have seen before, so he can present you like in the book of Jude. Now unto him who is able to present you faultless and spotless. To our Father. I'm just paraphrasing here. He's getting you ready for the heavenly and the holy banquet. You're expanding, baby. That's why it hurts. It's called growing pains. When a woman is pregnant and that belly is growing, we get to walking like this and stretching. How you really know she getting ready to have that baby? That stomach drop. Then we can't sleep. Can't sleep on the back. Can't sleep on the side. Gotta sit up in the chair just to go to sleep. Because the due date around the corner. Expansion. When you were about 5 years old, you was about what, 3 feet? Now look how tall y'all. You expanded. Some of us is some shorties. I got that. You ain't got to remind me of my height, boo. I used to hate being short. Because I was one of the short. I was always being picked on. Shorty, she ain't no better shorty. Now I'm like, hell yeah, I can disappear in the crowd and your ass wouldn't know. I can shapeshift real good because I'm short. I ain't no little tall Nephilim walking around here looking like a cedar giant. You a whole sequoia out here in these streets. You and Shaq. Can you shapeshift like me? Hell to the now. To the now, now, now. Hell to the now. Hell to the now, now. To the now, 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 now. Bishop Bullwinkle, shout out. You hear me? You are expanding, honey. I just heard in the spirit, you are a child of an ever-loving universe. And you're getting ready. I'm here, ride that pony, ride that pony, ride that pony. God told me earlier today, I'd received this prophetic word from this pastor when I was in my 20s. And he said to me, you are like a wild horse, and God is going to tame you. And you're going to be able to look back and see how the hand and the work of God moved on you. How God got you to get. Y'all, I damn sure ain't no wild Mustang no more. I ain't Mustang selling no more. I am tamed. And I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it. Hey, it's all right with me. It's all right. It's okay. I'm all right with that. You're expanding. Expansion don't always feel good. You understand? It hurts because you're growing, you're stretching. Everybody want to get on the spiritual journey until you're on the spiritual journey. Everybody want to be woke till you got to go through the motions to become woke. Like everybody want to be a nigga, don't nobody want to have the nigga issues though, huh? You understand? I got some new products on the website. I got some, I want to show y'all this. Some soap that I just made that's that banishing. I want y'all be quick to listen. As this Mercury retrograde is getting ready to come to a close the first week of June, there is a veil that's getting ready to be lifted like none other. This is a part of your expansion. Listen to me. Let me put this down. Now, y'all see, I have not seen them, so I don't know what's after that. The expansion that you're getting ready to embark on. The expansion that you're getting ready, I heard, to house, live in, dwell in, that new level. I'm about to hit you onto something real fast. This is a nugget and a jewel for whosoever gonna grab it. You are getting ready. Oh, here we go. You are getting ready to see your enemy face to face. Yeah, the ones that's been throwing rocks at you spiritually and hiding their hands. And you know that somebody's been working against you because you've seen the effects of it. How your money starts coming in and all of a sudden it gets dry. How your relationships and your friendships is all good. And the next thing you know, y'all fighting like cats and dogs out of nowhere. God is getting ready to show you the faces of those who've been working against you. And not only is God getting ready to show you the faces, because it's going to be family members. For some of y'all, it's your parents. For some of y'all, it's your siblings. For some of y'all, it's everybody. You ain't got no allies around you. For some of y'all, your allies live across the world, down the street, across the bayou, around the corner, over the bridge. Some of y'all got allies that see y'all once or twice. Just speak. Some of y'all got allies in the spirit. You don't even know. It's the person that check you out at the grocery store. The old lady you keep saying hey to. When God be showing her your face before she go to her bed chambers at night to go to bed, and she get on her knees and she praying for people, and God keep just showing you her face. Showing you her face. Showing her your face to her. And she just got you in her prayer closet. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. For some of y'all, about to be that aunt or that uncle that you love so much. For some of y'all, it's that husband or that wife you've been laid up with. For some of y'all, it's going to be your own children. And this is what's going to hurt the worst. They ain't grown, so you ain't going to be able to kick their ass out. Wait. For some of y'all, it's on your job. For most of us, it's a mixture of all of that. This is the horrible part, though. For some of you, the select few of you, it's people you don't even know. Let me explain. For some of you, it's the people that you don't know because some of your enemies have went and told lies on you to somebody else. What do I mean? What do I mean, Rafiki? What you mean? Some of your enemies went on what you call recruiting day. They went and told people who'd never seen you, who never came across you, who was never able to discern your spirit, if you were loving, if you were kind, if you was patient. All they did was they went to that person and they badmouthed you. And because that person loved revelry, like the person they was hearing the gossip from, they immediately got on the side of your enemy. But let me explain something to you. 2727 was on the clock. Your enemies and that person is getting ready to be made your footstool. If they have not been fighting like cats and dogs toward each other already. This is what I'm seeing in the spiritual realm. You ready? This is what I'm hearing. This is the good part. Oh, this is the good part. As your enemies. For some of you, it's already happening. Before they can even get exposed, God is saying this. Yes, I am turning your pain into praise. As you praise me, your praises is going up and it's turning into the valley of Jehoshaphat. They are coming and they are slaughtering each other. Yes, for some of you. But watch this. For others of you, this is where it's going to get good. Your enemies is going to take your picture to a two-headed snake. This is what I mean by two-headed folk. Somebody who does the left-handed and the right-handed path. People who can do hexing and break hexes. They're going to take your picture or your piece of hair or your clothing. They're going to take something to that person and they're going to get turned around. I'm telling you what I know. They are going to touch that thing that belongs to you, that person has either taken or you've gotten from, that you've given to them or they have stolen from you. And they're going to say, nope, can't do it. They're going to turn their ass around. And listen, how deep it's going to go, some of them are going to get a word right then and there. That person is going to touch it. They're going to feel the fire and the anointing of God flowing through that garment, flowing through that piece of hair, flowing through that picture. Because you know how some of these people, they love taking pictures to people. And they're going to say, that trap that you're trying to lay up for that person has already been set for you. And they're not even going to be able to make it home good. Because before they're going to be able to get home, accident. Hear me well. I'm telling you what's getting ready to happen. For some of you, it's already happened and you haven't even heard of it yet. The tragedy. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to help pray it off of them either. Because God said, I've heard a lot of conversations You didn't hear. I've seen the plotting while I had my angels over there watching over you while you were asleep. That person was awake, plotting your demise. How many death spells people be doing on you a day? Obsessed with trying to take you up out of here. Baby, it's expansion. You ain't a threat if the kingdom of darkness ain't trying to hurt you. Somebody say, well, that's cliche. No, but I'm telling you. Think about it like this. The cops ain't going to go after the innocent, are they? If they know you got keys, you moving keys from here to overseas, like the rap songs say, and they bust your ass, you're going to jail. But if it's just you, your dog, and your child in the back seat, and you ain't never did nothing in your life to go to jail for, why are they going to pull you over and go? Do you see where I'm going with this? Not no righteous police officer ain't going to mess with you like that. Do you hear me? That's exactly the way it is. So I want y'all to understand and know expansion, baby. The price of expansion is revelation knowledge. Revelation knowledge. And revelation knowledge brings a revolution in your life. Because it causes you to stand for something so you won't be falling for just anything out here in these streets. Because see, this expansion, when it comes to I'm hearing the mask off. Mask off. That's why Future was coming up. Because Future got the song called Mask Off, don't he? Mask is coming off, and oh God, in this season. Gemini season is mask off. Gemini season is also the god Dionysus, which is the god of theater, which is also the laugh now, cry later masks. That's it. Dionysus is also known as King Bacchus, who is known for debauchery and drunkenness, who is the same king is the reason why we have Mardi Gras out here, which means Fat Tuesday, which is the one day out of the whole year he gives and had decree and declare the right for all manners of evil, debauchery, and drunkenness to be legal. Which is the reason why the next day you have what you call Ash Wednesday to atone for what the hell you did the day before. That's if you lived long enough afterwards to do it. You see where I'm going with this? Y'all gonna start seeing 44 and 33 like never before. I'm telling y'all. Reoccurring numbers, 333, 111, 5556. Just a couple of days ago, I seen every sequence. Do you hear me? In less than 12 hours. I was seeing 1111 back to back, 222, 333, 444, 555. And I said 9. Well, I seen 777, 888, 999. But then all of a sudden 666 came. I said, oh yeah, here we go. If I see 000, I'm gonna fall out. The mask is coming off because it has to bring expansion. God say, I am not comfortable with moving you in your next season of level up and you not know who your adversary is. Because I'm getting ready to bless you and you can't share with everybody. Drop the mic on that ass. You're not going to be able to share with everybody. Because guess what? This is the season where you can't have everybody at your table, baby. Because they're going to bring their karmic problems with you. And you don't want that shit rubbing off. Let's see what's next. Well, Just like the Jell-O pudding. Can't make it up. Abundance that cannot be stopped. Abundance that cannot be broken. I'm hearing that cannot be cast away or put away, prayed away, witchcraft away, sorcery away, pharmakia away. I don't know why I just heard Bluetooth away. It cannot be spell casted away. And let me just say this. You ain't even got to worry about them people. They are defeated for already. Because I'm telling you, everything that they have stopped, everything they've stopped in this season, they getting ready to get that back and then some. Unfortunately, I'm going to just say this for some of y'all. Some of your enemies is going to be homeless. And God is going to mark them like he did Cain. They're not going to be able, harm is not going to befall them. But he's going to mark them so that don't nobody help them. They're not going to be able to get help. That's what the mark of Cain was. The mark of Cain was the mark of shame. I'm going to remind you every day what you did to my child. And for some of them, until true repentance come or until they die. It's just it. You're going to be a vagabond. Looking for, I'm telling you, looking for shelter and won't be able to find any. Because God is going to start giving even your helpers a spiritual eye. And they're going to see that mark on their forehead. And they're going to say, nope, can't help you. Because the day you come and I'll let you in my house, I'm going to lose mine. And I got kids. That's what they're going to tell you. They can say, no, can't help you. Well, can you give me something to eat? I'm sorry, no, the gas station down the street. Don't worry about the thine enemy. Your enemy is not your footstool, honey. I'm hearing God has made your enemies an ottoman. Recline them feet right up on that ass. Because this, boo yow. Boo yow. You thought they could keep you in a dull place? You thought nigga, we dodging shit over here. We ducking and dodging shit over here. Because we moving in silence. And we letting go of anything and everybody who no longer serves us to our highest good. Because we ain't doing this shit we ain't doing. We ain't repeating no karmic bonds. We letting all that go. Because this is what we're defeating. God didn't give us this. Power, love, and a sound mind has he given us. He has given thee power, love, and a sound mind. Opposite of love is not hate, it's fear. You fear what you hate. You hate what you fear. Fear is the root. Fear will cause somebody to take a life. Assumption. That's why it's time to shine bright. Because you expanding. That's on the way. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. Thank you for holding my shit up. Because all you just did, I'm telling you. You know, it's like Drano. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all all done had that, right? Your pipes get clogged. You either got to call somebody or you go get some Drano. You let it sit for a minute. If the Drano work, you turn on the faucet and it just flows. Ain't no stoppage or nothing. Let me explain to you the reason why sometimes God allows the stoppage. It ain't because you done did something wrong. A lot of times we think that because God has allowed the flow, or allowed the enemy to stop the flow of blessings and abundance in our lives, we often be feeling like it's because we did something wrong. We've sinned against God. That ain't always the case. Sometimes God has to use your enemy's hand to prove a point to your enemy and say, okay, in order for me to turn this around for their good, I'm going to allow y'all to think that y'all stopping something, when really all you doing is doubling up. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Double up. For those of you, by the way, who want to get in on the ritual, the 555 ritual, this is for spiritual insight and to hear clearly in the spiritual realm. Because this Mercury retrograde, I'm telling you, witches have been trying to purposely rewire communication. I'm telling you what I know. They don't want you to hear from God because they have ran out of tactics. That's a word right there. Somebody didn't catch it, but I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Your little witch friends, your little coven babies, the kitchen witches. I'm hearing the upside down, the druid priests, those who working against you, who don't want to see you come into whatever God got for you. The tricks in their bags have all ran out. The only thing now they can do is try to fry the communication during Mercury retrograde, and even that ain't working. That's for somebody. Boom. Because we protected over here, baby. And I'm speaking protection over everybody who is looking at my live, who has a right upstanding heart, who ain't deceitful and wicked. It's going to be a good Halloween this year. Stargate coming out again. 888. Oh, codependent was next. Hold on. 888, 844, 808, 818, 835. Starships and rockets in a world that don't give a damn. Stargates, starships, final frontier, ascension. I heard Star Trek. Data. Logging on, logging off. Money matrix. Overflow. 8s are portals. A lot of people, I hear a lot of people say, just so happen to be 80 people in here, 8. That's why people say, well, 8 represents abundance. Yes, because it's a portal. And the love flow, and listen, this is the reason why I'm telling you why Mammon, which is an idolatrous money god, why God and Mammon, why he said you can't serve this different masters. He said you can't serve 2 masters. You must love one and hate the other. It's because love and money vibrates on the same vibration. The heart chakra just so happens to be able to vibrate on the same frequency as finances. So a lot of times you have one or two things. Sometimes your love life be popping, but your funds is low, or your funds be popping and your love life sucks for some people. For others, when they in love, their money is slow. When they in love and they in a fruitful relationship, they life is booming. 44 on the clock. There's a reason why. 8s deal with abundance. Yes, 8s deal with abundance. That's why this was sitting right behind it and I didn't know. But it also brings a portal. Yeah, the color green. But I also want to tell y'all a secret. Some people say gold. This is a gold candle. But let me also help you out. Green is a really great color to work with for money because it does help your heart chakra. But let me give y'all some other colors that'll help you. Pink, orange, yellow. Of course, you know, you have your road opener candles. Of course, gold, which is full on abundance. Look, this is gold. You also want to use it for when you want to gamble. Gold is good, and silver, believe it or not. Because now you're dealing with moon magic and you're dealing with sun magic. Leo and Cancer sign magic. But watch this. One of the deepest colors that is slept on is brown. Brown brings fat abundance. I'm telling you, listen to me. You said when you in love, the business be booming. I understand. 144 has been, I've been seeing 144 as well. Brown. Some of y'all, I'm dropping some jewels. Get in on your shit. Brown is just not for St. Joseph. Okay? I don't know if y'all familiar with working, you know, the house selling spell. Money house selling and money buying. I mean, house buying and house selling spell. You want to relocate? Burn a brown candle. Brown is great for relocation. It's great for grounding. It's great for ancestor work. Speaking, also communicating with those who've passed on. Even if you have animals and pets that have passed on, you can burn a brown candle for them. It's really great for the transmutation of energy. Do you know a brown candle can transmute energy better than some of these other colors? I'll tell you why. It is dealing with earth magic, fey magic, fairy magic. But for some of you, it is the color of your originality, where you come from. 4747 on the clock, which is 1111. That is you speaking literally directly to the creator. Brown. Those of you who are not melanated like us can also use brown. As long as your heart is right, you can do anything. That's why I just did this. This ain't just for us, but I'm educating my own. So yes, you want to relocate, use brown. You want your money to stay and you want your money to be grounded, use brown. Ascension. Gotta come up higher, come up higher. Don't let the third dimension pull you down. Codependent. God is breaking a lot of you up out of codependent relationships. I'm hearing calling your power. Hey, my God. Some of y'all got to call y'all power back, baby. Some of y'all are literally dying. You are becoming a zombie. You are literally being spiritually, I'm not even just hearing spiritually, you're being spiritually hijacked. That relationship is killing you. You are like the walking dead. You have a body, but it's a cave, it's a dead man's cave in there. You ain't nothing but a catacomb. You have been allowing people to suck you dry, baby. It's time for you to shut it down and let it go. I'm hearing Keisha Cole, let it go. Here's a little lesson, little Kim, don't stress them. Let it go. Damn, that's hot. Let go of this codependency. The reason why you're codependent on that thing, on those cigarettes, on that alcohol, on binge eating, is fear. Because it ain't just this ain't just a relationship. For some of you, it is. For some of you, this is the stuff that you indulge in, especially when you're dealing with, when you're repressing anger, rage, sadness, pain. You like to pick the bottle up and don't put it down. And it drowns it out for a little while, and it takes you to a place of numbness just for a little while, but it don't last long, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again. All you're doing is deteriorating your body. You're taking years off of your body. Don't you want to live long enough to see your children have children, if you do have kids? Don't you want to live long enough to actually be happy and maintain happiness and joy and peace? God is going to bless you with it. Do you trust yourself with it? Let go. You're codependent on those things to figure something out for you that you should be trying to figure out on your own. And a lot of times when you're codependent on a vice, you know why. You're running from it. You're hiding from it because you really don't want to deal with it. God is getting ready to give you a sign. For some of y'all, it's been nature. It's been birds. For some of y'all, it has been birds. For some of y'all, it has been birds. For some of y'all, it has been For some of y'all, y'all going to smell the perfume or the cologne of your dad or mom or granddaddy or grandmom or that person you was close to before they passed. For some of y'all, it's going to be you taking selfies or pictures with people and seeing orbs. For some of y'all, it's going to be at nighttime when you took your glasses off and you go outside to look up at the stars and you're looking around and your eyes are not in full focus and you're going to be white. You're going to be rubbing your eyes and you're going to open your eyes and you're going to see something at a distance, something you've never seen before. God's going to prove to you that the spiritual realm is real to help your beliefs. Some of y'all belief systems is changing. Some of y'all are switching. Some of y'all are being called to switch some things out to get something else. God said, give me to get this. You know what's funny? I seen a family of vultures the other day. And they don't come around where a bunch of people are, but it has been a lot of roadkill lately. Have you been noticing that? We are getting ready to see, oh, here we go. Some of y'all be careful. I'm hearing bears. Nature is no longer going to keep itself separate. We're getting ready to see a merge of wild animals in rural places and in the city. You're going to hear about a stampede of deers crossing the New York highway. I'm telling you, watch. A family of raccoons. God say the omen is in nature. For some of you, it's going to be in the sky. For some of you who live close by big bodies of water, it's going to be in the water. You're going to start seeing certain ripples on the water like never before. I'm hearing dragons, mysticism of dragons. Why do I feel like the Chinese may disclose information about dragons being real? We know in ancient times, we've always seen drawings and stuff of dragons. And the truth is, I've always heard that dinosaurs were debatable, up for debate, but dragons were real. I believe that. And you're getting ready to hear omens and see omens. Gina Browning. Can I paint a portrait of you? Under two conditions. Two conditions can you paint a portrait of me. Number one, have the best intentions toward me as possible. As long as you do it in love, with love, by love, I don't mind. Not to hurt me, but in the means of love. The second one is, as long as you paint me as a saint. As long as you paint me as a saint. I would love that. Omen. Authenticity. Being the real you. We're coming to a close, y'all. Authenticity. The real you. Remember, I told y'all I was going to reveal to y'all who I was channeling. This person had been coming to me and came to me recently. I'm grateful and thankful that this person has allowed for me to channel almost 2 hours of this video. This person is saying that it's time to be authentic. This person is speaking from the grave. I seen a rabbit maybe sometime last month or sometime this month. Can't remember. It was a little jackrabbit. Wild rabbit. You know there's a rabbit on the moon, right? That's all I'm going to say. Authenticity. Who are you? I'm going to tell you how Mufasa told his son, Simba, after Rafiki tricked him to follow him to the place of the holding of water, that lake or that pond of water. Remember who you are. 2222. God is getting ready to put you and align you. That's why he quantum leaping you. That's why he quantum leaping you. Putting you back in the place of royalty from which you fell. Giving some of you back your wings. Restoring you back to your sainthood. Those of you who have fallen. Bringing you back to a high place. A safe place. That's why the safety card came out. I've been hearing that song. A high place. That's all I've been hearing. Like the book Isaiah, putting you on a highway. Lifting you up. Causing you to come back unto me. I'm seeing, oh God is giving me a vision. I'm telling you right now, I see it. He's showing me a big old source of blinding light. And all I can see is this light. But I see big hands coming from out this light with gloves on. Looking like Mickey Mouse gloves. I promise y'all, look. blinding light. And it's so blinding and white. It's like a bluish tint to it with a soft purple tint to it. And I just see little souls of spirits of souls are coming back into. He says, I'm calling you back to be one with me. Being one in me. Like I was one in Christ. Bringing you back to your authentic place. Because it's time. It is time. This is what I say in my chant, Hoena, unto you, that's on my channel. That's why that is so powerful. That chant is powerful. And it's always going to stay powerful. And because I put it out there into the atmosphere and I uploaded it, it could be taken down today or tomorrow. And guess what? It's still going out in the etheric realm because I've already put that ripple out there. Hoena unto you. Peace is unto you. Abundance is unto you. Forbearance is unto you. Love is unto you. God is not going to withhold any good thing when you come to him. He don't despise broken hearts and contrite spirits. He embraces that the most. Because it takes a humble heart. Lord, I'm sorry. I need you to restore me. I don't know what to say. I'm so shamed. And I'm riddled with guilt. But I'm sensitive enough to say, Lord, make me over. Wash me new. So I can take that leap. Because it's time. Guess what? Oh my God. When Rafiki, that's why I call myself Rafiki when he was divining. Y'all remember when he took that fruit and he broke it open and he painted that little symbol on that tree and he says he yet lives, he still lives, he's alive. And then he said, it is time. Here you go. Like Michael Jackson said, this is it. 202. Last but not least, seeing. I heard the term seeing is believing. We ain't got no time and spirits over here. We ain't got to see. We walk by faith and not by sight because we know. The age of Pisces said, I believe. I believe. So we had to have proof. Now the age of Aquarius say, I don't have to believe nothing. I know it's real. I know it's true. It has been affirmed to me. What's at our feet? This is what you're coming out of. For some of you, I'm hearing it's the last rodeo. I heard some of y'all, this weekend is going to be rough for some of y'all. Because this is about to be your last fight. I'm hearing the last dragon. We talked about that the other day. That movie, The Last Dragon. I see that. I see, yeah, that fight. When Bruce Leroy started glowing and was kicking Shownuff's ass. Who's the master? It ain't Shownuff. It's you. You righteous one. You called out one. You faithful one. You saint. You who is the one who is calling to be redeemed. You keep looking in the mirror and saying, I ain't got it all together. God ain't asked for you to have it all together. God say, come to me as you are. I want it all. I want you broke up. I want you all battered and broken and beat up. I want you how people been talking bad about you. I want you exactly the way you look and how you feel so I can do a new thing in you. I don't want you to come whole. I'm going to make you whole. I don't want you to come clean. I'm going to clean you up. I'm going to get you. I want you to come up out that miry clay. Matter of fact, I'm going to scoop you up. Because I want to prove to your family who said you wasn't going to be nothing. That auntie and that uncle that just kept speaking that on you. She ain't shit. She ain't going to ever be shit. That's a lie. You went from not being shit to being the shit. Everybody going to want to be around you. For some of you, it's the inner conflict. That inner man. I'm hearing some of y'all just too much in your head. Some of y'all just too much in your heads. Get up out your head. Enter into your heart space. Give that over to God. And if your heart betray you, God is greater than your heart. It's over now. The storm is over now. I'm hearing that by Kirk Franklin and the family. If I walk alone, I'm not on my own. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. It's your last bout of conflict for this season. I'm hearing Living My Life Like It's Golden by Jill Scott. This is what's at your feet, which means before you, something that you can see coming. God is not going to allow for you to walk into this blind. But I'm hearing in your heart space, in your mouth, because especially we're in Mercury retrograde. Don't think just because Mercury goes direct, I think on June 3rd, don't be so quick to move as if things go back to normal. We still have that shadow season. Give it about a good week or two so we can fully come out of it. Conflict. What's crowning you, which is what's important, but you can't see coming. Some of y'all are getting ready to be moved. I'm hearing for some of y'all it's going to be physical. Relocation. Some of you is going to be out of relationships, into promise. I'm hearing out of contention and into peace. For some of y'all are in an inappropriate place with God. You're holding him hostage for things that people have done to you. It's time to forgive. For some of you, you feel like, why did God allow this to happen to me? Baby, I promise you, you're still here for a reason. I don't know who needs to hear this. Thank you, hallelujah, God. I don't know who needs to hear this. You're thinking about this being your last weekend alive. You're thinking about you don't even want to go to bed. Somebody may be sitting on the edge of their bed with their piece in their hand right now, contemplating taking yourself out your misery. Don't do it. 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 We so need your spirit. We need your light. We need your light. We need your smile. Baby, I'm so sorry that you are conflicted in your heart because no one understands you. You've been feeling like all your life you've been walking alone, but I promise you, you're not. I know this is hard to hear. I'm telling you, give it time because that's what God is saying. Your angels are around you. It is not your time yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You are so needed here. You are so needed on this earth. You haven't even scratched the surface of living in your promise. Eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things that God is getting ready to do in your life and bless you with. But the next verse say, but he has revealed it by his spirit. On today, he is revealing it to you. He's getting ready to make it known. Just hold on. For some of you who feel like you wanted to give up and give in, hold on. Marvin Sapp got a song, I think it's called Close. I can't remember what I forgot. But it's talking about my blessings must be close because I really want to give up. I really want to give in. Baby, I'm telling you, it's right there. For some of you, y'all been praying, when is my breakthrough? When is my breakthrough? Why have I not had my breakthrough? I'm telling you, God is getting ready to have you smash into it. And for some of you, the breakthrough is getting ready to break for you, coming to you. You're going to be standing right where you at. You ain't going to have to move. It's either coming to you or you going to it. Either way, it's coming. As we close, I knew it. I felt it in my spirit. I knew somebody was dealing with this. I knew somebody was in the spirit of sorrow and grief, which is the reason why I said what I was saying. I don't want to dismiss. Listen, what I'm getting ready to say next is not to dismiss how you feel, but this too shall pass. If you just hold on to faith, hold on. Somebody just said, I can't, it hurts too much. You can. Please. I send you, from my heart space to yours, I send you love. I send you light to keep going. Cry it out. Just don't take yourself up out of here. I know what it feels like to try. I know what it feels like to not want to be. I know. Don't do it. We need you. We want you here. Somebody just need to feel wanted. We want you here. We want you here. We want you here. You are wanted. You are wanted. I'm sorry that people gave up on you. I'm sorry that people didn't believe in you. I'm sorry you felt like you didn't get the love you didn't deserve. And you probably didn't. But you have people rooting for you. I am praying for you. I'm sending you love. And I'm asking that the angels of the living God encamp around about you right now and give you unconditional heavenly hugs so that you can feel God today. That you can feel the love of God on today. We love you. We need you. Come against that spirit of grief. Somebody was feeling grief. You incarnated at this time to learn. I know it seems hard. This was one of my posts. And what if the gift, the present, is to be in the present moment? The sufferings of this present time is not worthy to be compared to the glory that will be revealed in you down the line if you just hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Don't worry about a thing. I promise you this. Last but not least, God is teaching you this. I want to thank my angel guides, my spirit guides, my animal guides, all my guides, known and unknown, for helping me channel this live on today. I thank the Most High God for allowing me to channel this on today. And most of all, I'm grateful and thankful for being the mouthpiece and the voice of the one who gave me, who allowed for me to channel them. That is our brother, Chadwick Boseman. Thank you all. I'm signing off. Good night, and I'll see you soon. I love you.